All right, coaching daughters, sports teams. It's supposed to be an apostrophe there. Coaching daughters sports team. All right, congrats on not pulling out. Ha ha. Oh, thank you. I was wondering if you will coach any of your daughter's sports teams when she gets older. What sports would you like to see her grow up to play? Congratulations to you and Nia, and thank you for another great special. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Would I do that? I don't know. I don't want to insert myself into my daughter's life like that. I'd like her to have to learn how to deal with another adult, especially if she doesn't like him, and learn how to fucking, deal with a coach that's a little hard-nosed or whatever, I mean, I'm not going to be one of those people that, play my fucking kid. If my kid stinks, I'm not going to fucking make him play my kid, right? I'm not going to be that. All of that shit, I don't understand any of that. And if your coach is fucking hard-nosed and your kid comes home crying about it, it's all toughen the fuck up. Learn how to deal with it. You think this is the first asshole you're ever going to fucking run into in life? It's not. You know what? Work twice as hard. Make that fucking guy regret that he ever yelled at you, or that woman. That's what you do. You just go fucking harder. That's what you do. What you don't do is fucking mope around about it and try less. All right? Even if your motivation is fuck this guy, you're going to play better. But you got to use that negative shit and turn it into a positive. And I'm a big believer in playing organized sports. And organized sports has gotten a brutal reputation over the years. Some of it is justified. A lot of it wasn't. A lot of it was a bunch of uncoordinated people who did not have a good fucking experience and then married someone else who was also uncoordinated and then watched their toddler growing up bumping into shit and was like, oh my God, they're going to suck at sports too, and they're going to have the same pain that I had, right? And then rather than steering them away from sports and going, hey, maybe you're a writer or maybe you're into science, these fucking uncoordinated cunts had to stick them in sports, and then they had to dumb the whole thing down where everybody gets a ribbon. I had a buddy of mine recently said, or was it somebody doing a joke? Oh, I can't say it if it was a joke. Who the fuck told me this story? No, it was somebody's bit. I can't do it. Fuck. It had to do basically with playing little kids playing softball, and when they first played, they played without the ball, and they pretended that they hit the fucking thing. So nobody would have the pressure of making an error, and they could be like, nice catch, way to go, and all of that shit. It's fucking insane. No, I'm not going to do that. And fortunately, my wife is on the same page, and I told you that shit. Somebody sent us some Boston, sports shirts, and they were with the logos of the teams, and they were in pink. And my wife was just going like, yeah, she's not wearing those. I'm like, what, because you hate sports? And she goes, no, because they're pink. She goes, if she's going to wear the team stuff, she's wearing the team colors. I think I already told you this, guys. I was like, do you have any fucking idea how much real sports fans would appreciate what you just said? You don't even like sports. You have no fucking idea. You just like, you stepped in shit there. That's like that's exactly it. Anyway, I don't have no fucking idea. So will I coach? No, I wouldn't do that. You know what? If I was ever to coach, I would be, I think I would be an assistant coach. I'd be the rah-rah guy. If they were little and shit, I couldn't fucking sit there yelling at kids. And also, I don't think I know enough about the fucking game. I've watched a bunch of sports, but to actually coach a team and teach somebody how to get better, I mean, I think I'll be a good dad. If she wants to go in the backyard, learn how to hit a ball or shoot some baskets, I think I'm good at that. But that's a hell of a responsibility. And I have a very volatile personality, and I don't want to be the Earl Weaver of fucking 8-year-olds out there screaming and yelling. But we'll see. We'll see how the meditating and possibly going to therapy works out. But I'm more excited just to see what she gravitates to. I'm going to expose her to as much music and different shit as I possibly can, and then just sort of stand back, see what she goes after, and then just encourage her. And if it's like if it's a phase, it's a phase, and then she moves on to something else. But my parents were really cool about kind of letting us do, whatever the fuck we wanted to do as far as trying shit in life. Like, my parents never gave me shit about being a stand-up comedian. And that's pretty, the amount of comics that I've run into where to this day, like, they're super successful and their parents still don't even respect what they do, thinking that they're just up there fucking around. It's pretty amazing. So I got really lucky in that department. So that's one of the good things that I'm keeping from my upbringing. So long story short, no, but I will go to every fucking game. I'll go to every game, and I'm not going to argue with other parents. And if the fucking referee stinks and is screwing my team, I'm just going to sit there and just, I'm just not going to be that fucking guy. I'm going to make jokes and I'll be laughing, but you know what the big thing is when I go to her games, I'm going to be sober. So that's going to really tone down. It's when I go to games and I've had a few, I can't resist. There's a crowd. There's jokes to be made. Even way back in the day when I was fucking, way more introverted, I had a couple of beers and I would be in Sullivan Stadium and I would yell out shit and people in my section would laugh. And I would just build my confidence. And some games I would yell out the first thing and would bomb, and then I wouldn't say anything again until the third quarter, and then I'd throw it out, but only have 50% confidence, so it only did okay. And it'd be like my bad set back then, like bombing was. I went to a game and I yelled out some shit, and nobody laughed. But I don't know. It's not the way it used to be because everybody's so concerned about kids and political correctness and fucking public drunkenness and shit. But back in the day, like, what was going on in the field was about half as entertaining as what was going on in the stands. It was all just sophomoric, stupid. I remember sitting, we had not end zone seats, we were sitting right at the corner. Past the goal line. We were basically sitting facing the end zone. And then there was the end zone seats, and they used to have this beer commercial, light beer from Miller, and they used to have the big fights. Less filling, tastes great. Less filling, tastes like they were having a fight, over if it didn't fill you up as much or if it tasted better. So that became this stupid thing that people did. You'd be someone figured it out one time, stood up and yelled at the other section, said, less filling. And someone else stood up and screamed, tastes great. And then we'd all be yelling we're doing the commercial. This is before YouTube, so this was actually fun. So there'd be one section going, less filling. And then we'd go, tastes great. Less filling. Tastes great. And of course, because it was a bunch of drunk males, it immediately went sophomoric and it eventually became, fuck you. Eat shit. Fuck you. Eat shit. And we would do that 20 times a game, and it would be just as funny the 20th time as it was the first time because we were all a bunch of immature fucking idiots. I miss those days. I really fucking missed out. That was a lot of fun back then. Now it's just so, the ball's in play, don't go to your seat. There's some fucking old lady with a construction hat on telling you to stop. I don't know. I'm just a fucking curmudgeon. What are you going to do?